Hallo und willkommen zu einer Folge Tower of Fantasy. So, wir haben letztes Mal noch ein paar Gegner bekommen. Aber ja, tatsächlich. Klatschen die alles weg hier, von daher. Da steht auch noch eine. Hier steht ja auch schon das Ding dann wieder, oder was? Na, gucken, ob Shirley jetzt wiederkommt.
The viruses in the foundational layer are definitely the root cause of the aberrations in the surface layer. But to be safe, I suggest you use the control tower to repair the system before leaving.
But I didn't use the control tower last time. It was Shirley, or rather Void Piercer, who used it, but I'm not exactly sure what they did.
Control towers are used to modify or maintain the network system functions, but improper modifications can sometimes damage it. If you want to know what she did last time, you'll have to ask her.
Got it.
Go to the control tower. I'll teach you how to input the system repair command. Relax. Just follow my instructions and input the commands into the panel.
Okay, haben wir noch ein Minigame oder sind wir fertig? Sind wir fertig, schade. Wäre irgendwie passend gewesen, dass noch ein Minigame kommt, wo ich dann irgendwas da halt irgendwie machen muss am Bedienfeld, aber... Auch wäre wahrscheinlich wegen der Story ja nicht so geil, dann... Ein Riesenaberrand. Wer ist nicht der letzte, wie vom letzten Mal? Lol, ja stimmt, die kämpfen noch gegen den, ja. Guck mal, der heißt aber doch nicht tot. Weil sind die ja doch noch da, das ist nicht so gut, ne? Weil waren wir ja quasi froh, dass die nicht da sind. Wenn das nicht so abläuft wie quasi in der realen Welt. Jetzt sind die ja doch da. Oh.
Don't let any of them get away.
Yes!
Rush, what are you doing?
Ja, warum bist du korrupt? Was soll das?
You'll find everything in the secret room of my office. I failed your father. But worse,
I've got the evidence. All I need now is your statement. You can't die now, Wells. I still need it.
Forgive me. I was so blinded by power.
Und die interessieren sich auch rein für uns jetzt. Sag mal so, selbst wenn jetzt der Typ gestorben ist, müssten die jetzt nicht immer noch uns eigentlich festnehmen wollen, so von der Theorie her? Naja. Dann halt nicht, ne? Wenn der Chef tot ist, brauchst du nicht mehr arbeiten.
Researcher, I didn't see you when I came in. Yeah, it's a total mess. Everything happened so fast.
Kevin hat mir erzählt, was am Buch passiert ist, während ich in der Grundlagenschicht war. Anscheinend wurde Ursula fast von einer Baranten getötet, aber Wales opferte sich und nahm den tödlichen Schlag an ihrer Stelle. Als der Brand wieder normal wurde, waren alle schockiert zu entdecken, dass es Lucius war.
Thank goodness you're okay. I was so worried about you when I saw the arrest warrant. Tell me, are you actually a member of Wednesday now? Or were you kidnapped?
No, it's not like that. Aurora Industries. They wanted to get some Omnium technology secrets out of me, but I refused, so they framed me. I'm totally innocent.
I see you've had it rough. I get it, don't worry. Honestly, these last few days have been the scariest of my life. Don't get me started. I almost got suspended for helping Roslyn. I thought she was trying to catch Wednesday to get her job back, but she ended up rescuing them.
Wait, you didn't report her to Wells, did you?
Of course not. I'm a proper officer of the Public Security Bureau. I kept quiet, assessed the situation calmly, and began my own investigation before making any conclusions. I'm still not done investigating, just so you know. After I got assigned to this operation today, I received a distress call from Anka. She said someone from the Fang Gang discovered that Wells had Roslyn locked away in the hospital.
What?
I never got to ask the chief, and now I never will. I guess the chief knew Roslyn suspected him but couldn't kill her like he did Wednesday. So he faked a psychological disorder for Roslyn and had her locked in the hospital. A psychiatrist I caught earlier told me how they torture their victims that way. When I joined the force, I never thought I'd end up teaming with a suspended special officer, a notorious criminal group, and the famous Fang Gang of Esperia to bring down my own chief. What a nightmare. But when this is all over, at least I can say I was a brave and just officer of the law who upheld the vow I made at the academy.
Mit Anka reden.
Anka, why are you and Roslyn here? Didn't I tell you to look for Grey Fox somewhere else?
Because Roslyn found a lot of evidence against Wells in his office. Like the weapon used to murder her father, the gun that once belonged to him but went missing years ago. It was in Wells's private safe all along. He's been lying to Roslyn for years and years. Same thing this time. Wells never trusted her and knew she'd eventually follow him. So he used her to lure us into a trap and pit us against that maniac Lucius. He even lied about that meeting he supposedly went to. That was just to bait her into entering his office so he could capture her and send her to the hospital. So as soon as Roslyn was safe, the two of us rushed over here to rescue you. Otherwise, Wells's plan of evil masterminds killed by a monster and Ambassador of Justice Wells saves the day might have succeeded. So did you guys find Grey Fox?
No, nothing. Despite the chaos, we didn't find any hidden doors, secret rooms, or passages. Grey Fox must be somewhere else.
Don't lose hope yet. I asked Gunpowder to check other places where Grey Fox might be held, and he just sent me a message. Maybe he found something. No luck. Gunpowder says he checked every corner and asked around, but there's no sign of Grey Fox.
Weren't you just telling me not to lose hope yet? Don't start giving up now. According to you, she's supposed to be really tough, right?
That's right. She's the daughter of Tep and Todd, the wealthy president of Oth Inc. And Aserata Todd, the Oth Inc. executive who always appears before the media, is her older brother.
Then I'm sure Grey Fox is fine. The Todd family is extremely well established, and even Lucius fears and respects them. There's no way he would have done anything to put her in real danger. Besides, it's possible the Todd family has already found her.
But if she's okay, then why hasn't she contacted me yet? I've sent her hundreds of messages, but still no reply. It's so frustrating. I can't just sit here and do nothing. I have to think of something. Come on, Anka, think. This isn't working. I haven't slept in 3 days, so I can't even think straight right now. Maybe I'll come up with something after a good night's sleep.
Boah, Das Gedanken ist, steht ja so im Lila, weil genau wegen das, weil es so Lila ist. Ja, verkackt.
Hey Meryl, did you find the rest of File 049? No, just a few fragments of it. I think most of it was damaged during the fight just now. But if I gather as much of them as possible, I can hand them over to the Federation along with Lucius. And that should be enough. Given his current condition, the only option is to take him to the hospital for treatment and interrogate him once he wakes up. After that, I'll shift the focus of my investigation to his relationship with Wells. Thankfully, Anka saved me a lot of trouble by gathering enough evidence and information related to Aurora Industries. However, I'll still need the Public Security Bureau's help for the next part of my investigation. Officer Roslin, I know things must be difficult for you right now, but there's still a lot of work to be done, and I'll need your help to do it.
Sorry, Agent Meryl, but I'm still suspended pending an investigation into my previous actions. You'd better ask Carol for help.
I can put in an urgent request to have you reinstated as a special officer, for the sake of aiding my investigation and cleaning things up here.
You can't give up, Roslyn. You're the most responsible, determined, and righteous cop in all of Asperia. Maybe even all of Ida. Besides, you still haven't brought me to justice, remember? Who said anything about giving up? Attention, all officers of the Public Security Bureau. Under Agent Merrill's orders, I have been temporarily reinstated as a special officer and assume full command of this crime scene. President Lucius is suspected of conducting illegal omnium experiments and bribing government officials. However, due to his unconscious state, he must first be transported to the hospital for medical treatment. Regarding Wells Kudrow, former chief of police for the Asperia Public Security Bureau, prior to his death, he was suspected of accepting bribes, murdering Officer Lockard, his predecessor, and several other crimes. Have our forensic doctors retrieve his body as soon as possible. As for the members of Wednesday, Nola and Anka are suspected of kidnapping a Kylo researcher, stealing from Aurora Industries, and other crimes. However, they voluntarily surrendered themselves to me and later assisted in exposing the crimes of Chief Wells. As such, they are to be temporarily detained for further questioning. Kylo researcher, as a suspected accomplice in Wednesday's crimes, you will also be detained for questioning.
Me? So no
Ich?
one's
Was?
safe now, huh?
Ich hab damit nichts zu tun.
Don't worry, everyone. I'm sure Officer Roslin, our righteous and merciful friend, will show us a little more leniency after helping out in such an important case. Isn't that right, Officer Roslin? I'm already helping you by attesting to your surrender and your assistance in exposing Wells. Showing you leniency is the judge's decision, not mine.
Officer Roslin, these three are closely tied to my current mission. They were instrumental in helping me retrieve a missing Federation file, as well as providing incriminating evidence against Aurora Industries.
Huh?
Yay!
I still require their assistance for the rest of my investigation. The law dictates that as a federal agent, I am authorized to take detainees of the Public Security Bureau into my custody as needed.
I can agree to that, but not before they undergo the Public Security Bureau's detainment procedures first. Once your mission is over, they will need to be returned to us for further investigation as well.
Understood. However, until my own investigation is concluded, I'd like for them to operate with full autonomy while under my supervision.
As long as they conduct themselves in accordance with the law, I have no objections.
Thank you, Meryl.
Thank you, Meryl.
Woohoo! Wednesday foiled yet another criminal plot, and our incredible friend in the Federation bailed us out of serious trouble. Now that's what you call a perfect ending. She didn't bail you out of anything. As a federal agent, she's only taking you into her custody for the time being. Remember to work hard, and you might just have a chance to make amends. Don't worry, I've stocked up enough evidence against Aurora Industries to completely make up for my crimes. In fact, I might have enough to earn a commendation or two. Don't get ahead of yourselves, especially after all the trouble your organization has caused so far. That goes double for you, Anka. Even if you don't end up in jail, you're looking at 10 years of community service at the very least. Fine by me. Working odd jobs is my specialty after all. Forget it. Agent Merrill and I need to return to the Bureau to file our incident reports, as well as sort out the paperwork for leaving you in her custody.
Wir gehen wahrscheinlich zurück. Oder was passiert jetzt? Na, wo laden wir hin? Achso, okay, wir sind aber schon wieder, sind aber zurück, instant. Oh gut, ja, ich schätze mal, damit haben wir wahrscheinlich mit dem Gespräch jetzt hier auch dann das nächste Kapitel abgeschlossen. Wird zumindest ja passen.
Unfortunately, after the firewall blocked my program, I've made almost no progress in researching the surface layer. Right now, your actions within the surface layer are probably our best and only option. So, if you still have energy for it, perhaps you'd like to continue investigating other connections between the foundational layer and the surface layer.
You mentioned earlier that history within the network can't be altered, but the explosion reported in those articles you showed me was completely averted. That was because my actions within the foundational layer seemed to change the outcome.
That's impossible. The surface layer is an authentic record of the past, meaning it's supposed to follow the exact course of Ida's history. What you're describing is no different than making changes to an old movie. So how could that be?
I'm not sure, but how else do you explain everyone surviving their predetermined deaths?
Are you sure they actually survived? Based on our original understanding of the surface layer, even if they managed to avoid the explosion, the record still would have ended when it was supposed to end. Meaning, if it was their time to go, changing the outcome wouldn't stop them from disappearing at the certain point in time.
So what? Just because they're made of data from previous events, does that really mean there's no point in trying to change their fates?
Ja, weil es halt nur
Based
Daten
on our
sind.
current
Genau.
understanding, that's exactly
Hast
what it
erkannt.
means. Either way, I suggest confirming it for yourself, as it would still further our understanding of the surface layer.
Okay.
Okay, dann war es auch für heute. Vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen und bis zum nächsten Mal. Ciao.